Hi everyone, welcome back to Obscurus Lupa Presents. We finally made it to Christmas Day, and, well, we've spent all month on these crazy Christmas specials. I thought it'd be nice to end things on a quiet note with a classic holiday movie. It's Two Front Teeth. Never heard of Two Front Teeth? Well, it's your average holiday movie about a couple struggling to keep their marriage together during this tumultuous winter season. Oh, except for the zombie elves, ninja nuns, and fucking vampire Santa! This is a vampire Santa movie. Oh yes, this most definitely exists. Let's do it! The movie begins with one of our protagonists, Noelle Snow, as she's having some Christmas Eve sex. That's not her husband, by the way. The two of them are interrupted when they hear a noise downstairs, so Noelle sends Santa off to see what it is. He had to put the beard on for this?
Oh,
I get it. Oh well, I guess it's nothing. Except for the zombie elf! Zombie elves! Zombie elves! This is a movie with zombie elves! If you're wondering about our other protagonist, his name is Gabe Snow, Noelle's husband, and he's working late on Christmas Eve writing articles for the tabloid The Xmas Files. Okay, I get it, I'll buy that it exists, but is there really a market for this thing outside of the Christmas season? Do they sell many copies of The Xmas Files in July? That's a really niche market, guys. Anyway, Gabe is a man haunted by his past, determined to forget his demons and expose a terrible secret about Santa Claus. And wait, why is he writing this on an old-timey typewriter in a bathroom? Is this his office? I'm not kidding, his boss is in the next room. Speaking of which, this guy is a human caricature.
Eggnog?
no.
Oh, come on, Gabe. At least have some eggnog.
Come on, I don't have all night. I have my Oscar the Grouch gig in an hour. He tries to convince Gabe to take off work for the night and spend some time with his wife, but Gabe knows that Noelle has been cheating on him. The other guy figures she must be working tonight, or having sex with someone she works with.
Please don't tell me your wife is doing the dirty tango with some retail schmuck in your sacred bed.
Thanks, dude. You're a real helper. That's when this happens. Gabe. You ever think, due to your crippling fear of Santa, that maybe working at a Christmas-themed newspaper is the worst possible profession for you? While he's recovering, his boss gives him a gun, saying he's worried about Noelle. That's when it's revealed that he went to Gabe's house and got attacked by something. Wait a minute. Why the hell were you at their house? And what the crap, man? You get your ear cut off and you take your sweet time mentioning it? I would think that's a signal for some urgency, dude. Realizing that all this waiting is cutting into her valuable cheating time, Noelle decides to go downstairs and find out what happened. Yeah, that seems sturdy enough.
Can I open it?
Dude, that's the worst. I guess we're supposed to be worried if she made it or not? Why would you own that? Give me zombie elves any day, that's terrifying. Okay, there's only two options here. Either Noelle was making cookies during her Santa sex, or the zombie elves made them. Either way, He knew it! Noelle was giving him head tonight!
Who did this to you?
It was an elf.
An elf.
Yes, a Keebler baking, toy making, I want to be a dentist little shit.
Honey.
She's taking this pretty well, I see. The two of them decide this is the perfect opportunity to fight about their marital problems.
So that's his name.
Gabe, it's not
The
what you think.
perfume, the $100 highlights, the
Oh,
thongs.
Merry Christmas to you too, Gabe.
Don't you marry my Christmas.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna save that one for later. Don't you marry my Christmas. Question, why did the elf just tie her up? I don't see any motive for the zombie elf not to kill her. If zombie elves are prone to have motives, I guess. Anyway, since Gabe's boss took off with the car, they need to take the keys from Dead Santa Guy.
Those are my boxer shorts.
You never wore them.
They were a gift on our first Christmas together.
The same first Christmas you skipped to stalk the North Dakota snowman exorcist?
It happens. As Gabe is searching the body, he finds a gift for Noelle in one of the pockets.
Wow. This is... Whoa.
I'm really glad she's so likable. I mean, I know Gabe's got some serious Santa issues, but really? Is that supposed to be a comparable offense to being a cheating whore? Keep trying to salvage your dream marriage, Gabe. Alright, I'll give you that one, movie.
You need a hospital.
Yeah, they open on Christmas?
Yes?
There's no good time to do this. Believe me, I've been putting this off.
Okay, so you're just gonna skim over that with a wipe? I mean, I know the zombie elves have already been established and everything, but, you know. So Noelle tries calling the police, but no one believes her. And this is when the boss guy shows up to hold them hostage? Okay. We find out that he was the one who gave up where Noelle is to, someone, I guess. But why is he holding them hostage then? Also, why would whoever attacked him not be able to figure out that Noelle was at her own house when they were able to figure out that this guy knew her and Gabe? Nevertheless, gun trumps knife in this situation, and Noelle forces him to stab himself in the leg. Merry Christmas! It turns out that whoever attacked Gabe's boss wants to know who his source is for a story he ran in the Xmas files, but Gabe refuses to say who it is.
You heard me. Jump.
Oh, come on, I gave you what you wanted. No, stop. Oh, shit.
Christ! So much for my Christmas bonus.
Really? The next step, I suppose, is to go to Gabe's source, and we get to meet Pete, the Cowboy Curtis of this film, if you will.
Got 5 seconds to stop me from reconstructing your face.
Well, if Cowboy Curtis was a badass that shoots first and asks questions later, that is. While Gabe gets a verbal ass-reaming, Noelle continues to prove that she is an entirely horrible person.
Scratch-offs, even you couldn't be that lame. Gabe.
You mean the man you've been cheating on and treating like a piece of used toilet paper wants to divorce you? No! As surely as the sky is blue, I did not see this coming. When more of the zombie elves show up, it seems like Noelle is completely boned before we realize that not only is Pete pretty awesome, but he's also a badass zombie elf killing motherfucker. They may not have used that wording.
Elves, damn pee-wee sons of bitches.
How come she gets a sword?
What do they want?
Sex. Just shitting you. Should have seen your face.
I don't even need to comment at this point. This movie is actually really funny, and on purpose even. This may be a new thing for me. I'm not sure how to handle it. So let's ruin that with a horrible animation. It turns out that Pete was Gabe's source for Flight 1225, a plane that crashed on Christmas Eve, some time ago. As Pete explains with this grade school animation, this happened. Yeah. So after the plane crashed, Pete was on the scene and...
It was alive. Barely. He couldn't take the pain. Every bone in his body crushed. I had no choice.
And now Rudolph is taxidermied on the wall. Merry Christmas, kids!
Ah, fucking humbug. Didn't have time to rap.
Bonus points for the Christmas-related catchphrases, Pete. Your effort did not go unnoticed. Oh, come on, that was clearly an average-sized person there. After many more badass lines and elves getting shot in the face, the three of them find themselves outnumbered and completely screwed. Pete! He was the best character here! Well, looks like Noelle and Gabe are dead. That is, until Rudolph saves them from the grave. That is completely awesome. So long, Rudolph. You're gone, but not forgotten. Gabe grabs the nose, and the two of them drive away, which gives them time to talk about the whole divorce thing. If I can take a moment away from the cowboys and elves and shit, I will say that the acting in this film is actually really good. I like that there are quiet moments when things aren't said to get something across, along with the big, over-the-top comedy moments. They could have just as easily tried to be goofy all the time, but it makes for a much better comedy because they play everything so straight, and not everything is meant to get a laugh. Because they aren't trying to be funny, it is funny, and a lot of comedies, especially horror comedies, forget that. I guess what I'm saying is, in short, if you're gonna make a Vampire Santa movie, you might as well do it right. The two of them are interrupted when they hear a noise in the trunk. Ah! Yay, Pete! Wait, how did he end up in there? And was he just waiting to jump scare them? As Pete recovers from his gunshot wound, yeah, jumping out and scaring them seems like a good plan now, huh? He tells them that the real thing they should be worried about right now is Saint Nick himself.
He only comes out at night. He dresses in blood red. He ain't afraid of heat, or fire, chimneys, or cold. He uses unknown sorcery to infiltrate billions of homes in one night. Children are being programmed. Ritual sacrifices, cookies and milk offered up. Depression, crime and suicide on the rise.
Xmas Files, issue 17. Yes, Virginia, there is a vampiric Santa Claus.
Vampire Santa! Oh yeah!
Those stories are bullshit. It's fake, like professional wrestling.
They're not fake. They're not true exactly. We don't offer evidence or even ask for it. But behind every one of our stories, there's a source. There's someone who believes.
Wrestling's fake. Got me a prisoner.
Oh yeah, that's about the size we've been seeing them as.
Bitch!
Who's the bitch now, huh? Who's the bitch now? Huh? Now who's the bitch?
Only a horrible person would laugh at this elf abuse.
We put something in the bitch! Where? In her foot.
Wait, what? So now they have to get some sort of tracking device, I guess, out of Noelle's foot. How did they get it in there? I have no idea. Apparently the only way they can think to knock Noelle out is to smash a bottle over her head. Ah, fuck it, why not? I suppose smothering with a pillow is just as effective. Really? I mean, really? I can't even add anything at this point. This is like a mortal comedy Christmas special. Noelle, Gabe, and Pete need to go somewhere where there hasn't been Christmas spirit in a long time. Because apparently Santa can only go places with Christmas spirit? I don't know. Anyway, they go to Gabe's old house, and we get a moment kinda like the Gremlins Santa story with twice the depression.
I was 7. My mother was dying. Every December, they'd take me and my little sister to get one of those cheesy mall portraits. That year, things being what they were, we never got our sweaters. We never even went to the mall. I was gonna get that picture no matter what.
Around Thanksgiving, my sister lost a tooth. The next morning, she checks. That little bitch scores a 50. So anyway, a couple weeks later, I snuck up to my sister's room and I pulled out a pair of pliers and I yanked one of her teeth out. For 3 nights, I waited. I never got that 50. I tried 5 goddamn times that week, but that tooth fairy was playing me for a sucker. The week before Christmas, my father took us out. He bought us those red and green sweaters and we got that mall portrait. My mother was happy. It's the best Christmas we ever had.
Okay, so her story is sad, though I'm not sure why it's such a deep, dark secret since it pretty much worked itself out in the end. But hey, Gabe's pretty depressing. I'm sure he could beat it.
I murdered my family!
Yeah, that'd do it. So it turns out that when Gabe was 5, he accidentally mixed up the rat poison and the flour when he was helping his mother bake Christmas cookies. Isn't that technically her fault for not reading the label before she put it in? Also, who keeps rat poison right next to the flour? Anyway, everyone eats the cookies, and they die. Wait, is that Queen Alyssa from Stakes? Wow, I can catch the filmography of all the Stakes cast members at this rate.
That's why I've never seen Miracle on 34th Street.
Gabe, I'm sorry. Christ, I don't feel as bad about my sister's dental work.
Way to go, Noelle. You're still the worst. That's when Gabe's boss shows up with ninja nuns.
They're called the Silent Knights. Trained Vatican assassins.
Oh my gosh, awesome. So it turns out that the nuns want the nose to try and tip the balance of Christmas power or something. Wait, why does the Vatican have trained assassins going after Rudolph's nose? Since when does the Vatican believe in Santa?
I'll show you how to solve a problem like Maria.
Hold it, sister.
Wait, he still had the knife in his leg?
My finger slipped.
Death is funny, isn't it? Their Mexican standoff is interrupted when the elves show up, which is followed by a battle between them and the ninja nuns. I got nothing bad to say about this. This is pretty sweet. The fight seems to be going in favor of the zombie elves, which would be a bad thing, and the only thing standing between them and victory is Gabe's crippling fear of Santa. However, his love for the shrewish woman is enough for him to overcome his fear and kick some zombie ass. Ooh, got him in the armpit. Vampire Santa? Well, this is just the worst possible time for him to show up.
Hello, brother.
No. I kinda love the anti-climax of having such an awesome premise and then having your vampire Santa look like a complete dope.
I'll shoot your eye out, you son of a bitch! Gabe? How?
Fruitcake.
Christmas story references? Fruitcake that makes you inexplicably unconscious? Well, there's no way they can top anything they've done at this point. This is pretty much the best the movie can get. Holy shitballs. Things just got real.
Him? Santa? Clausferatu, you've been a naughty boy.
Clausferat who?
Clausferatu. It's North Polish for the Tooth Fairy.
Man oh man, this is great. Not only is Imposter Santa a vampire, but he's also the Tooth Fairy and called Clausferatu.
The Tooth Fairy is the weakest of the immortals, but the biggest pain in the ass.
Brace yourselves, people. I want you to get ready for the greatest scene that you will ever see in a Christmas film. You may just poo your pants.
Santa. Kick his ass, Santa.
I can't even talk right now. I mean, can I even continue after that? I'm serious, there's nothing I can say that's funnier than what I just witnessed. I'll let the ending sum it up.
suppose it wants some jelly beans.
Mama wants a new rabbit's foot. Ta-da! Two front teeth was a pleasant surprise. Yes, it's strange and certainly not a holiday classic, but it's proof that having a low budget does not necessarily mean the movie can't be entertaining. The acting is top-notch, the humor is more hits than misses, the soundtrack is great, and the ending is an absolute riot. I'd recommend watching it for sure. Well, that's it for Christmas this year. I hope you all had a great one. So drink some cocoa, stay safe, and most importantly, watch out for the vampires.
Santa! Santa! Kick his ass, Santa!